Well, good morning and a very warm welcome to this morning's online service for Church on the Heath. I'd just like to say to all the children and young people, to those who work in schools and those who've had to turn their homes into schools for the last few months, a very big well done for making it to the summer holidays. And I really hope that you can enjoy a well-earned break over this next few weeks. It's encouraging to think of the many different ways that people will be engaging with our church today. We have our first live service taking place in the church building since the 15th of March. Some of you will be watching from home or someone else's home. Maybe you're dropping in as a virtual visitor, or maybe you're even watching from holiday now that you have the option to do so. Well, however you are joining us and wherever you are this morning, it's a joy to know that our loving God is with all of us, and we pray that you will encounter him closely this morning. Today, Patrick will be concluding our sermon series on the Sabbath as he draws together all that we have learned during the last couple of months, and he'll be giving us some practical steps to sowing the Sabbath in our own lives. Who knew it could be such a challenge to take time in your week to have a rest? To put your phone down, to switch off the emails, to go for walks with loved ones, just to sit with God. Sounds ideal really, but like many of you, I'm sure, I have become so used to having endless to-do lists at work and at home that I almost feel guilty when I stop and have a break. So for me, it has been so refreshing to be reminded that God commands us to Sabbath, to be intentional about regularly switching off from the world and connecting with him, the one who created us, knows us and loves us so deeply. So let's just take a moment of stillness now, and I'm going to share some verses from Psalm 27 in the Passion Translation. Here's the one thing I crave from God, the one thing I seek above all else. I want the privilege of living with him every moment in his house, finding the sweet loveliness of his face, filled with awe, delighting in his glory and grace. I want to live my life so close to him that he takes pleasure in my every prayer. In his shelter in the day of trouble, that's where you'll find me, for he hides me there in his holiness. He has smuggled me into his secret place where I'm kept safe and secure, out of reach from all my enemies. Lord, when you said to me, "Seek my face," my inner being responded, "I'm seeking your face with all my heart." So let's delight in that glory and grace now. Let's seek God's face as we enter into a time of worship.